to the championship for last season, and in 2017, he drove his way to a Truck Series championship. Now looking to win another title for Joe Gibbs Racing. As we say hello to Christopher, live from Phoenix. I just mentioned looking for a title for Joe Gibbs Racing. What's it like right now to have all of JGR behind you going into this race?
Yeah, it's certainly special to be able to carry the banner for 2 years in a row. Making the Final Four is a really big deal for, myself and my team and all of our partners at DeWalt, Rheem, and Toyota. Man, it's been such a ride with them, and they've been a huge part of my career ever since the very beginning. So from the dirt track ranks to the truck and Xfinity to now the Final Four in the Cup Series the last 2 years, I'm very proud to have been able to accomplish that.
Christopher, we were just talking about in the past we've seen head games played with Tony Stewart or Kevin Harvick with the other guys in the championship four. Haven't really seen that the last couple of years and haven't heard anything this year. This is your second year being in that championship four. Did it cross your mind to maybe come into this weekend with a little different MO?
Honestly, it hasn't. That's very interesting. But yeah, we've all been just cutting up and hanging out. And what's interesting is we actually have a little bit of family ties going on in the Final Four right now with
so true,
Ryan Blaney and his sister dating William Byron. And then my best friend is actually married to Ryan's cousin. So
oh my goodness.
Yeah, lots of family ties.
You're breaking it all down. Well, it's not too late, Christopher, to start some head games tomorrow when you guys hit the track. But you won the most poles this year, so fast on qualifying days. Is that something special that you and Adam kind of have a trick up your sleeve to do that? What's been the game on so fast qualifying?
Yeah, I don't think it's anything special or a trick, but it's just a matter of my team giving me the balance that I need in my race car to drive the car hard and it stick for me whenever you get down into the corner. And that's the name of the game in qualifying. So between Tyler and William, my engineers, Adam Stevens, making the right adjustments from race trim to qualifying trim, that's been our secret key.
What do you think is going to be the biggest obstacle for you? We've already gotten out of the way the 6 degrees of Ryan Blaney, but when that race starts on Sunday, for you, what's the one thing in your mind that's like, this is the one thing that could hurt us?
I really have a hard time answering that question because I feel really good about being prepared going into this race, especially compared to last year. Wow, the difference that it's been from winning at Homestead and having 2 weeks to prepare compared to being in a must-win going into Martinsville. And I swear to you, last year, we didn't even use the word Phoenix until we saw the checker flag and post-Victory Lane celebration at Martinsville, just because we were so focused on that event. So our preparation has been much more thorough and a lot calmer and much different than what we had last year.
All right, so let's stick with that then. You referenced being in this race 1 year ago. What is something that you learned last year that you can apply to this year, or something that happened last year that you weren't expecting?
Yeah, so Jamie, last year was it was a huge learning moment for me because that weekend did not go very smooth at all for us. We practiced pretty bad. I think we were in the teens in practice, and then we qualified. We missed the second round, so outside of the top 10, and we just didn't really have the overall pace that we needed last year. But whenever it came down to it and that stage 3 went green, the green flag pit stop in stage 3, me and Joey were within a second racing for the championship. And the money stop coming down pit road, I pushed the 22 car down pit road, coming into the money stop. So while we didn't have the best weekend by any means, and we didn't have the most competitive car, at the end of the race, we were still in position. So that gives me a ton of confidence going into this year, knowing that we should be a lot more competitive than we were in November of 2022, and we were still in contention. So I feel really good about where we're at.
All right, we know Media Day has kind of just started for you guys, a couple hours into it. We're gonna have a little fun. You ready? We're gonna
as much fun as we can have.
Fun, okay?
1 minute of fun.
1 minute on the clock. We're gonna do a little rapid fire. We're doing this with all the guys, so we're not just picking on you. All right, you have to win the race to win the championship, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, favorite driver growing up?
Tony Stewart.
Your racing plans this winter. We know you're a racer. You race all the time. What are you going to race this off season?
I don't even know life exists past Sunday, so I have nothing on my calendar past Sunday.
That's what Coach Gibbs wants to hear.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we heard Kyle Larson say last week that he thought that Blaney was going to be the guy to beat because of the momentum. Who do you think is going to be the guy to beat?
20 car.
Yeah,
I like it.
Love it. Look, confidence. There you go.
Hey, I like the DeWalt driving suit. What's your favorite DeWalt power tool?
Oh.
Definitely the impacts. Maybe like the 12-volt impact.
Oh, he said 20. See, I would have went with the 20. I would have went with the 20.
I just got a drill. That's all I've got. Which driver?
It's all about having compact. It needs to be small.
Which driver are you glad didn't make the championship for?
Oh, that's